This specific type of Google Ad funnel is generating sales at less than $35 CPA with an e-commerce product that has a payout of $57 for affiliates. The way I'm getting customers this way is by pairing very specific and cheap high-intent keywords with a particular type of landing page that no one else is doing. By the end of this video, you will understand how my whole funnel works with Google and how you too can benefit from it. So the keywords I'm talking about here are middle of funnel keywords. Keywords that are not too broad like when we are at the top of the funnel, or that are too narrow like when we are doing brand bidding or we are at the bottom of the funnel. To demonstrate how I find middle of funnel keywords that are less expensive and not so competitive, let me find an e-commerce product to use as an example. There's this portable air conditioner here that is popping on many affiliate networks now. It's called Epicooler and it pays $80 per sale. The owner of this product allows for advertisers to bid on the brand name. And I imagine that is what most Google affiliates are doing, competing for the same keywords, focusing on the brand name. And the way I'm finding middle of funnel keywords now is by focusing on the category of the product instead of its name. This product, for example, is a portable air conditioner. So instead of running a branded campaign, I could run the campaign centered on the keyword portable air conditioner. Look at how cheaper this keyword is compared to most branded keywords. The bid for portable air conditioner is 14 cents on the low range. That is incredibly cheap. And this keyword is still high intent. The user searching for this hasn't picked the brand of portable AC they want yet, but they're very close to making a buying decision. So keywords centered on the category of the product are the key to cheaper traffic that is still high intent. But there is a way to come up with even better keywords. And that's what I want you to take away from this video. Here's how you do that. The secret to cheaper keywords is to pair the category of the product with a very specific benefit that your product has to offer. Let's take a look at our example again, the portable air conditioner. One of the features that this product claims to have is that it has a whisper quiet operation. And you know that noise is one of the factors that people take into account when purchasing an AC. So I would pair this benefit with the category of the product to get a brand new angle for a Google ad campaign. Quiet portable air conditioner. Just by adding this benefit to my initial keyword, I can get a cheaper keyword that is still high intent. Looking at the quiet portable air conditioner on the keyword planner, you can see that this keyword has a $1 top of page bid on the high range, which is very cheap for a keyword with such high intent. So this is how you escape fierce competition while still navigating buyer's territory on Google. But good keywords do not save ads that are destined to fail. One way of making sure that your ad remains relevant is to have a landing page that is strongly aligned with your keywords. Here's how I've been doing that and what you can take away from it. I make sure to do two things with my landing pages for e-commerce products. One is to have a headline that is strongly related to my keyword, and two is to make it look like a blog article, which is known as an advertorial nowadays. The first point is kind of obvious to explain why it's so relevant. If I search for quiet portable air conditioners and I click on an ad, I expect that ad to show me quiet portable air conditioners. And the best way to quickly signal to a visitor of your landing page that this page is relevant to what you were looking for is to have their search terms written in your headline. It's the first thing that they will read. Getting back to our example of a quiet portable air conditioner, I would write a headline that includes the words quiet, portable, and AC in it. If possible, I would make it a little bit more sensational to push the visitor to go through the entire page. And this takes me to the second point of making the page look like an article, which is a short way of saying that I want to have a lot of content on that landing page. The content of my landing page is my chance to emphasize on that specific benefit that I've added to my original keyword and expand on it throughout the landing page to convince the user that this product is the right choice. In our example of the portable quiet AC, I would have a section explaining what this new AC is, why it's so quiet, why it's important to have a silent AC, comparing this AC to others, and so on. Most of the information needed, like pictures and videos to create these advertorials, can be provided by the offer owner himself, and others you can get by spying on other pages promoting the same offer. But the most important thing is to have this landing page focused on the middle of funnel keyword to get the right people to check out your product. After launching a campaign, if everything goes right, sales and conversions may start coming in. And I want you to watch this video to learn how to optimize Google Ads to cut down the costs of your campaigns and improve your ROAS. Or you can watch this other video here if you want to see a cool experiment of running a top of funnel campaign and a bottom of funnel campaign as an affiliate and comparing the results of both. Thank you for watching until the end. I'll see you on the next one.